This image is 13,743 by 13,743 pixels. Want to see how I captured it? Stay tuned. With the RhinoCam from Fotodiox, you can shoot multiple photos through a medium format lens and stitch them together on your computer, creating super high-resolution images. Unlike other stitching solutions, the RhinoCam shoots through a single lens, avoiding distortion and delivering true, medium format quality images. The Sony A7 line of cameras has a megapixel sensor count that ranges from 12.2 to 42.4 megapixels, and can take pictures that range from 4,240 by 2,832 pixels to 7,952 by 5,304 pixels. That means with the RhinoCam, you can create an image that measures around 14,000 by 14,000 pixels, turning your full-frame Sony into a 250 plus megapixel camera. The potential here is huge. With the RhinoCam for full-frame Sony cameras, you can output pictures 6 times your camera's sensor size. The RhinoCam for Sony full-frame cameras comes in 2 versions. Choose either the Hasselblad V or Mamiya 645 mount version. The lens you need will depend on which version of the RhinoCam you choose. You can get great deals on medium format lenses online. eBay and KEH are both good places to start. Locate the red dot on the lens and line it up with the red dot on the RhinoCam's lens mount. Press the lens into the mount and turn it clockwise to lock it into place. Start by removing the lens from your Sony camera. Line up the white dot on the camera's mount with the white dot on the back of the RhinoCam and turn the camera clockwise till it locks into place. Slide the focusing screen in front of the lens and line up your shot. Make sure your image is in focus and set the lens to the desired aperture. Now slide the camera over. It's important to make sure that you have your color balance, ISO, and shutter speed set to manual so that all 6 shots have uniform settings. This will make stitching them together in post a lot easier. Start with the lever on the back of the RhinoCam lined up with the lower peg so that it points to the lower white dot. Follow the white dots at the bottom of the RhinoCam and take 3 shots, 1 for each dot. Now adjust the lever so that it's lined up with the upper peg and pointing to the upper white dot. Follow the white dots and take 3 more shots. Now that you've taken your 6 shots, it's time to stitch them together. I'll be using Photoshop for this part, but there are lots of other great stitching programs out there as well. Click the File drop-down menu and open Automate. Select Photo Merge. Click Browse, find and select your 6 RhinoCam photos, and click OK. Now I have the Blend Images Together box checked, which is essential for good stitching. You may need to use vignette removal or geometric distortion correction in certain situations, but for this stitch, just checking Blend Images Together should be enough. Now click OK and let Photoshop work its magic. In just a couple seconds, you'll have a beautiful, super high-resolution 6x6 image. After a bit of cropping and color correction, here's the final result, measuring 13,743 by 13,743 pixels. Now this stitched image was shot with a Sony A7R II, which has a 42.4 megapixel sensor. If you use a Sony full-frame camera with a smaller megapixel count sensor, you won't get this high a resolution. With just a few simple steps, you can turn your Sony full-frame camera into a super high-resolution medium format imaging device. Click here to subscribe to our YouTube channel to see more videos just like this. And click the links in the description below to get your RhinoCam today.